Alright, we're back on this flatbed project. We're going to try to wrap it up today. At least get the bed mounted on the truck. We're going to cut a bunch of 3/8 by 2 inch flat bar plates. So they'll have 2 holes in them. Threaded rod, 1/2 inch all thread, and then a plate on the bottom. Probably have 2 of those on this side, 1 here, 1 by the tank, 1 there, and then it'll be attached where the crash bar and hitch is. So it's coming along. Let's get this thing mounted up. For this truck, there's going to be 5 sets of flatbed brackets. 1 by the tank, 1 by the rear on each side, and then 2 on that side. This other truck that I have is a 49 5-window Chevy that I stuck on a 2004 cab chassis GMC 1-ton dually. It's got a 6-liter 4L80. Truck's done, interior's done, runs and drives. Everything's good to go except the bed that I need to do. So this one, it looks like flatbed will be kind of the same design as that other truck, and I'm going to use the 2 forward box mounts as mounts that will bolt through, and then it looks like 2 or 3 more pairs of flatbed mounting plates I'll have to make. So that'll be 2, 4, 6. I'll make 12 more for this truck. Alright. 50 International that I stuck on a 2011 Ford 3/4 ton chassis. Let's get the small 4.6 V8. It's a cool little truck. It gets stuck in the barn for the winter. I don't drive it in the winter, but it gets scrap duty. All my aluminum and brass from the winter gets stuck in it, and then the first time I take it out, it goes to the scrap yard. But almost. Spring's coming. Alright, that's pretty cool, being able to drill through 5 3/8 flat bars all at once. That's a 9/16 bit, and I mean that's a bit that I just sharpened on a grinder before I started doing this by hand. This thing is a 4 horsepower vertical drill press. It's probably older. It's probably at least twice as old as I am, but pretty cool machine. I got it at auction. Paid $267 with that Dayton vise. It's 3-phase 480, but if you're not scared of a rotary converter and a transformer and some wiring, it's a pretty good little deal. Alright, let's get these things on. I made enough for both trucks. Up a jig when you're doing something repetitive time saves tons of time. I mean, this was a simple thing. I took a C-clamp and a socket and just clamped it on so that it was 6.5 inches from the end of the stock to where the blade cut. And the same thing over here on the big drill press. Sticking the material all the way in here and then lining it up flat against this face of the vise. I bolted the vise down so that doesn't move, and when you set it all up, this hole is 7/8 of an inch from the edge of there, and it's centered in the middle. So, it's symmetrical on both sides. Flip it around. So that was way easier than you know, center punching, doing each one at a time. I mean, that was 40 holes that I just drilled in probably, you know, 10 minutes. I don't think there's anything faster than doing that other than like an iron worker that you're punching holes. So we did pretty good. Alright, I need like 19-inch long threaded rod for this side. There's a skid for the gas tank under there that sticks down. We'll need 18-inch for that side and 14-inch for the rear, the two in the rear. Got all our threaded rod cut out, and we got our bag of hardware. Let's get this thing bolted on. This one doesn't quite fit, so I'm gonna have to do some modifying. Alright, we got those threaded rods and plates tightened down, so this thing is nice and tight to the frame. Looks good. Alright, next I gotta do the rear hitch and crash bar, I guess. I'm going to do it out of a piece of 2x5 box. It'll have a 2-inch receiver on the top of it and some 3/8 flat bar as strengthening webs. We'll also do a plate mount and a light mount, so we'll start thinking about those. If it doesn't end up getting tied into the flatbed, I'll add another set of threaded rod and plates to hold this down through there. But I haven't decided that. See how it looks once I get going. Alright, let's do it. Alright, we got the rear hitch all done. Looks good. It's tied into the frame nice. We caught these two edges of these two body mounts, so it should be way stronger than what was there. I'm also going to add another set of flatbed tie downs right here on both sides. Next, I'm going to make some plates that are going to hold the taillights and the license plate, and also make a tab to grab the filler neck for the gas tank. Alright, let's do it. We got the taillights and the trailer plug mounted and a plate mount. So this is all finished up on the back. Let's make a filler neck mount next. Oh, I got the tank filler neck mount done too. I gotta grab a gas cap, but that's done. Alright, everything is wired for the trailer plug and the tail lights. It's all tied up and wire loomed nice. Looks good. The only thing I forgot I'm going to do real quick is I got some D-ring chain ties. Alright, I'm going to call this truck pretty much done, other than needs some lumber. Got all the lights and the wiring done, got the D-ring tied-ons for the trailer. Everything's all tied up and tight. Got a filler neck done. It's looking good. This truck's pretty much ready for the road, other than, like I said, the lumber. Alright, that'll wrap up episode 3 on building flatbeds. Hit that subscribe button if you didn't already, and thanks for watching, guys.